Swag on the beat.
Swag on the beat. Swag on the beat.
Whoa! Welcome
yeah.
back. It is episode 19.
Where's the pino clean?
Okay, bit of cleaning to
Because
be
the
done up
table's
here.
a bit dirty.
Yeah, okay. A sticky table.
Yeah, we
well-
should have done this before we started.
Yeah, we should have. But we rushed in here because we're so excited to talk about the latest thing, which is these hats. They're live.
Ooh, the latest thing.
That's a great song. We lined up perfectly. They are all sold, and I've spoken to the man at the factory, and he's like, they're on the way. So they're being sent
Amazing.
all around the country right now.
They sold in a matter of seconds.
It was incredibly fast. Like, for everyone that tried and logged on, awesome. For everyone that got one, congratulations. But it was like, I was doing it live and trying to film at the same time to like get the moment or whatever. But on Shopify, which is the website where you host your website, whatever, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
But I put the product out of draft mode into active mode, and then you've got to make a menu item to put the product in the menu. But by the time I did that, they were already sold, like basically sold. So
what this nerd is trying to say is that it happened quickly,
it was
guys.
very fast. It was very, very fast. But
well done to everyone
yeah.
who secured one, and everyone who missed out. We're sorry,
Yes.
and
But-
stay tuned.
But stay tuned.
Stay
I think
tuned.
there was incredible amount of interest, and like people who are friends of ours in the industry or friends of ours just normally were like, "Can you please just like get me one? I really want one." So
Yeah,
it's a hot ticket item,
Yep.
and there's
We're
a
keen to
lot
get
of pressure.
some more out.
I think
Yep.
there'll be another. The amount of people that tried to get one was incredible. So we're very, very thankful, and
Really
we
appreciate
can't
it.
really believe the excitement around it because we're excited about it, and I've been wearing mine flat out. I wore it all over the across the weekend.
Oh, nice.
All over the place. Yeah.
Forwards, backwards, sideways.
Yeah, a lot of
All of them.
sideways stuff.
Okay,
I
yeah,
put it backwards when
respect.
I was trying to catch a Pokemon.
Okay.
But other than that, it was pretty forward. But we have what I believe. I think we both saw this in the email correspondence. But a recording of who we believe is probably the cutest listener we have from Punton Grady, who I assume is the father. But Mike, can we just have a little snipper, please?
Charlie, what are we going to listen to?
Flag on the beat.
So good.
How good is that? It's
Little
just
Charlie,
the cutest thing ever.
so cute. So
Anyway.
we should use that for an intro.
That
at some
could be
stage.
because we, Mike actually did the vocals for our intro, which is very impressive. Mike, obviously professional singer.
Yeah. We're not trying to say that a small child is better at singing than you, Mike, just for the record.
But are they cuter?
Next week, maybe I'll put his vocals on top of mine.
Oh, yeah, that would work.
Because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, yeah.
think I can remove mine at this stage.
Yeah, it's a
trademark
If it's an
sound.
ego thing, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Very
but-
cute,
but-
Mike and Charlie.
Yes. Now, the thing we're going to do at the top of the show is sort out this hat stuff. We have two people on the line, and they are each the number 1 hat and the number 2 hat. And what we're going to do is they can hear us now, but we're going to bring them on. We've got Jamie and
Finn.
Finn.
Are you guys there?
Yep, I'm here.
Guys, welcome to the show. Congratulations. You got number 1 and number 2. We don't know the order yet, but what we wanted to do is for each of you to describe what your tactics were to buy the hat, and then we all sort of vote or think who got the hat first and who got the hat
Which
second,
tactic
and then
would
we
you-
reveal who actually got it. And keeping in mind, they are already on the way. So the person who's distributing them, our friend in the factory, he already knows. So Jamie, if you don't mind, can you describe how you went about buying the hat so quickly?
Okay, so I had the website open on my laptop, and at about 10 minutes before 12, I searched in Google Swag on the Beat podcast hats, and there was this link, and it said website not
Yes.
found, but it was like you guys had already set it up.
That's correct.
Or
That's what you were explaining
That is
before,
correct.
right, Jack?
That is correct, yeah, yeah.
Very observant of you, Jamie. So you clicked on that and then you just refreshed that at 12 and it was ready to go.
Well, I had that on my laptop, and I was like, okay, interesting. And then I had a seconds clock, and I was like, okay, counting down literally the seconds before 12. And then I figured Apple Pay would be the quickest way to pay. So I opened it on my phone, and I
Wow.
got in so quick.
Wow.
And
Oh,
I
on the
just
phone,
happened.
it's smart.
That
Very
is-
smart doing
That is
Apple
a
Pay.
fantastic. That is a fantastic problem solving.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hold that
People
in.
should be able to hire you to get concert tickets
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah. You could be making heaps of money. You could get commission on that
you.
stuff. Okay.
Finn, can you please tell us what was your strategy in securing a hat so fast?
Yeah, so I meticulously made a game plan the day before.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was at work. and I'd set an alarm for 11:55, and so at 11:55 went off for a cheeky poo, and just sat there on the toilet refreshing the page over and over.
No
and
distractions. Mm-hmm.
Got lucky.
Wow. That's a looser way
Yeah,
at two ends of your body to do it.
But a lot more foresight the day before, I guess.
But it worked. It worked a lot. It worked really well.
Both great strategies.
Both great strategies.
We're very impressed.
One more strategic, one more sitting down on the job sort of thing. But Mike's going to put some drone music on, and we're going to reveal who takes home the number one hat and who is the number one member of the Swag on the Beat World, Swag on the Beat podcast, and all territories and universe throughout the whole universe, whatever that legal stuff is. Okay, drone music playing.
Oh, that's a nice drone.
The winner of the number one hat is Jamie. Well
Jamie,
done.
well
Jamie,
done.
you are number one. And also, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, a great
You're
sport.
cute.
A great sport, Finn, and commiserations, but also congratulations on number 2. That is, if you
I'm
know,
very honoured on number 2.
the second best one you
Number
can
two.
possibly get. So well done.
Or in some circles, first is the worst, second is the best. So,
Exactly.
you know, it depends how you look at it. But guys, we are stoked to have you on board. Number one and number two. We are in your service, basically.
Yeah, Jamie, as the number one podcast listener, can we get a quick bit of background on you, where you're from, and so we can get to know our number one hat wearer?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I'm from Sydney, in the Sutherland Shire, so like Cronulla. And
Nice.
I've been listening since episode 1.
Wow. Yeah. Great.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm 22, doing teaching.
nice.
Awesome. Well,
Well, you taught everyone how to get a hat really fast as well, so that's great.
something we were talking about between us guys is that we were going to potentially use our top 10 podcast listeners as some kind of decision council for future decisions or problems or anything we need advice on from you're like a jury full of judges. Is how I'm going to
or like
describe
a
it.
board, like a board of a company.
I think jury full of judges is better. But yes, thank you for listening, guys, and thank you for getting on nice and quick. Well done in securing the hats number 1 and 2, and I'm sure we're going to be in touch with you soon to get your advice on some podcast problems.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Jamie and Finn, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Nice
See ya.
one. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Well deserved.
Great success.
Well deserved.
As soon as Jamie started explaining, I'm like, okay, there's a reason she's got number one.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Apple Pay on the phone. That's good to
yeah,
know
so,
for
yeah.
securing tickets.
Yeah,
to
okay, so we'll just learn how to get Oasis when they tour again, when they announce more tickets
The
in
next
the next
final tour ever.
when they break up for another 20 years and then they come back as 70-year-olds and have another crack. But that's great. I'm pumped to see, you know, there's 10 out there at the moment, but the volume that came to the website was like, okay, there's
Yep.
I would love one day, here's our dream. If we're like 50 years old or whatever, and we're walking down the street and we see number 5,421 or something, like that'd be pretty.
That
cool,
would be awesome.
You know, so like I just want to get all the minions out there, you know. But who we're working for, by the way,
It's reverse. It's
Yeah,
reverse.
It's reverse. We swear.
Jack, before we move on from the hats,
Yeah.
we've got something else that needs to be addressed.
Yeah. Yes.
It is
Yes.
the number 10 cap,
Which we have here.
which Jack is now holding.
Which is, as you know, the only way to get this is by getting
The most comments on the post on Instagram that we
Most-
did
most
last week.
likes on a
the
comment. Yep.
most likes on a comment.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yep. That's what you said.
That's pretty much what I said.
Yeah.
And so there's a little bit of controversy surrounding this
Political
issue. Yeah.
Political. A lot of great entrants.
Yeah. A lot of great entrants, and a lot of well thought out comments, creative.
Yeah. We won't say what our favourites are at the moment because we need to sort this out.
Yes.
Okay.
What we need to sort is that up until about a day ago, there was a clear winner.
Yep.
It was winning by about 8 likes on the comment, and we were thinking, oh, it's pretty home safe unless something crazy happens.
Yep.
A couple of hours later, we checked, and something crazy had happened.
Yep.
We saw that there was a new leader for the likes on the comments.
Yeah.
And we were thinking, oh man, this guy's...
Who's this jabroni?
Yeah, exactly. And what was the comment wasn't even that.
It was quoting Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory saying "bazinga," which is like the most quoted thing ever.
And I was thinking maybe he's got on some Reddit group of like Big Bang lovers and said, everyone get around this comment and like. And I was thinking, okay, well done.
Yep.
Upon further investigation, we clicked into the likes on this comment.
Yep.
And needless to say, we were skeptical of some of the names in this list.
And also, like, no posts, no followers. They're all burner accounts or fake accounts or something.
The names were all following similar formulas, and you would click into them, and they were clearly fake accounts.
Yes.
And we deduced.
I think we say they were clearly fake accounts.
They were clearly fake accounts. And we figured this guy has acquired these followers by illegal means.
Well,
Or by means,
what's legal, but it's like unethical means, maybe. Now, this guy, we went to school with this guy.
Yeah.
And he's a cheeky little boy. He is. I think that's fair to say.
He's probably a bit bigger now.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
Absolute, legend.
Absolute legend. We were great mates at school.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
We haven't seen him. We've seen him once in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Because he's moved over to Perth.
That's right, yeah.
But yeah, we saw the username and we had quite a giggle that it was something this guy, Tom O'Halloran is his name.
It's very Tom.
Very Tomo thing to do.
Yep.
But we were thinking we should call him up now on the podcast.
Yes.
And tell him he's got the most likes on the comments and see if he will confess to his potential crime or confess to the way that he acquired these likes on his comment.
Yeah, and just for the record, there's probably there's a 99% chance that he's done this. He's been dodgy doing this.
Yeah.
Like people say, oh, maybe it just happened that way. Well, we would be ready to put our life on it that it didn't happen that way.
I'm saying 100% chance. okay. And we respect the creativity.
And we respect it.
Okay, so I've got him here. I've got his number.
Yep.
We're going to call him. I haven't called him since school, so
It's
I'm
crazy.
hoping he picks up.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
probably, I don't know if he's going to catch a sniff of it, but we'll...
It's a good sniff from all the way over to Perth. It's like 5,000 kilometres.
We'll see if he confesses.
Gibbo, what's going on?
Tomo, mate, how are ya?
Very good, very good.
Hey,
How
mate.
are you going?
Very well, thanks, dude. Good to talk to you. Hey, you're on the podcast at the moment. I've got Jack here as well.
Tomo, how are you?
Mate, it's good to speak to you. Been a long time.
Yeah.
Just wanted to call. I'm sure you can figure out what this is about, but we just wanted to call you and say, well done. You've got the most likes on a comment on that hat post.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to say, well done.
Bloody oath. Good to be one of the 10.
Yeah. How do you feel about getting the most likes?
Over the moon, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's an honour to have won the Spider Everett hat. You know, the famous Sydney Swans number 10 with the red and white.
Yes.
So, I'm
nice. Well done. So, is there anything that you'd like to tell us, or anything you'd like to say to us and the listeners of the podcast?
In regards to what?
Just in regards to the comment and the likes on the comment.
Oh, you know, I'm in regards to the comment itself, I'm a massive Big Bang Theory fan, of course. Love Sheldon Cooper. And I've just got like lots of overseas friends with barely any followers. So
that is what we wanted to ask you about. And that is quite. Did you spend a bit of time overseas, had you, and acquired these friends with little to no followers or posts?
Yeah, exactly right. Well, look, the same way you guys considered taking bribes, I considered paying for 95 bot accounts to like my comment.
Oh, mate, we were going to call and
funny.
see if you confessed to it, and we really respect and appreciate the honesty now and the creativity with that comment.
So good.
But what we're thinking we're going to have to do in the spirit of fairness,
because there are a lot of great entrants.
There are a lot of great entrants and people that acquired likes on the comments organically or more legally, we could say.
More ethically.
Ethically. So
No, that is more than fair, and I totally get that.
But we want to put it to the listeners of the podcast to decide who they think the hat should go to, whether it should go.
No, 100%. Power to the people.
Okay.
Hopefully my overseas friends get to vote
Okay.
as well.
So what we're going to do, we're going to put a poll on our Instagram in the next couple of days, and we're going to let people decide if they think it should go to you or to the next most liked comment, which I think was around the 60 mark. But well done.
Well done
on figuring it out.
We were giggling for a long time.
Yeah.
Would we make it can you put a poll on a post? Yeah, we can. Maybe we'll put a photo of the hat and maybe Tomo
The two
doing a cheeky
competitors.
smile or something.
Yeah.
And saying, here's a face for, like, you can see if he looks Like he's a viable
Yeah,
customer.
no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you'd be getting the people on side with this call, so you're doing well so far.
Yeah, exactly.
I obviously low key hope that you get it, Tom. But we're going to put it.
No, we're not going to bias anyone.
We're not going to bias anyone. I hope the other guy gets it as well. There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
perfectly impartial.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
done, Tomo. We'll be in touch soon.
Beauty, guys.
Hope you're well.
Sweet, man.
Thanks for the call.
Talk to you later. All right, bye.
I'll talk to you soon. Mate. See ya.
Wow.
Okay.
I just noticed something at the end there. When he said, talk to you soon, is that really going to happen?
He's planting
It's
the
been
seed.
10 years.
Oh, okay.
It's been 10 years. So anyway, yeah, great. Tomo,
Soon-
well done, Tomo.
Soon in the scheme of
He
the
comes
universe.
across very well, as he always has.
He's a great
So,
man.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll put the poll up in the
Yep.
next few days,
Yep.
and you guys can vote on whether you think it should be Tom or I can't remember the other guy's name, but it was a good
Yes.
comment. So
Yep.
we'll let you guys decide who you
Had
think.
stuff done for the week. Boom. Isaac, I think it's fair to say that you are known to squeeze the most out of absolutely anything that you get your hands on, buy, purchase, use, borrow, etc.
Fair enough to say.
I think that's fair enough to say.
My lemons have decreased in volume by
Yeah.
10 times by the end of it.
And their wrinkles have increased by 10 times by the end of it, probably. Squeezing the lemon is what you're referring to,
Yes.
I would assume. Okay. Well, I wanted to pose this question to you because it pertains to that sort of energy.
Okay.
Um,
Lemons or squeezing?
Squeezing.
Okay.
Well, squeezing the most out of something.
Mm-hmm.
But my brother said to me the other day, he was doing his teeth or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing this thing with," because he shares a bathroom with my other brother,
Mhm.
and they share a tube of toothpaste,
Okay.
and he was doing his teeth, and he was like they're having a competition to see who breaks first and opens the new tube, and they're trying to get more and more out of the one that they're still
Nice.
using and stuff. So they're like, he's like, "Oh, what do you reckon of this?" And I looked at it and I was like,
Has it been rolled?
I'm like, let me think about that. And he's like, well, I've actually, don't tell Walter, but he's been going to other bathrooms to use other toothpaste
okay.
so that he doesn't actually break. So it's like this unspoken
So
competition they're having
the
against each other.
tactics have expanded.
Yeah. And so he's like, I think like I'm breaking. Like the day was that he was breaking. So he's like, this is the tube.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed it off him and I wanted to see if you could get any more out
Give
of
us
it.
a look.
And if these young people are just taking things for granted and not actually using all the products,
Oh, that,
like
on the
we
outside, that lemon looks like it's been sucked
yeah.
dry.
But
oh my
I just wanted
God, it's so light. It's paper light.
so it's like a
I reckon you could
perfectly
get a paper
flat
cut on this.
Colgate.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't hold it sideways, or else the camera won't be able to pick it up.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm seeing now that it hasn't been rolled.
But
So
that's-
that's going to
but-
be my first tactic.
Okay.
So
Like,
that
I guess
Needs to be accessed.
He was thinking, like, can he get enough to do his teeth with, rather
okay.
than like a minuscule?
Well, also, I mean, there's a fair bit under the lid, and
There is a
surrounds
bit.
that
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
scraped out.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm gonna you roll it up from the tail, right? And there's that little like firm or like
Right,
perforated
yep.
bit that can be folded and be the length of the
Yes.
curl.
yes.
So I'm gonna commence curling, and I can already feel. I reckon there's a little bit of movement happening.
Interesting. Okay, he's trying really hard. He's tensing. Red in the face. Red in the face. No.
It smells
Yeah,
good.
okay.
It smells good.
It smells good. There's
some
something
mint
in there.
emanating from
Yeah.
this.
Essence of mint.
Yeah, from this tube. So there's something to be salvaged.
Yeah. He's trying very hard. He's rolled up the base of the toothpaste and is now trying to use that as. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, he's got something. Look how red he is. Look how red.
That could clean your teeth right there,
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
okay.
That amount of toothpaste.
So if you got visual, I'm showing you the camera now. I'm holding a camera as well. But Isaac has successfully gotten lower borderline of acceptable amount of toothpaste,
I was
would
actually,
say.
before you went for it, I was going to say, okay, I'm going to try and get it because you're on your own here. Although what you could do is just wipe it on
Yeah.
the toothpaste directly. But
Yeah.
I guess what we
Okay.
can learn is they never worked a hard day in their lives.
Nah.
Sometimes you got to work for it.
Yeah.
guys.
Finish the product. That's what it's there for.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
And you
They
can just
didn't-
stay with that on your finger for the
Yeah, I
rest
guess
of the
I'll
episode.
just brush my teeth
Yeah.
with my finger. We'll cut to a break and I'll be back with cleaner teeth afterwards. See you later.
Jack,
Yes.
Jack, the way that people answer the phone has changed a lot over the years.
Yes.
And phone
Yeah.
calls in general.
Yes.
Which are more and more being avoided by the younger generations,
Yeah,
such
it's all
as
voice memos.
that which you are a part of
Yep.
and a proud spokesperson
Sure,
for.
yeah.
Or voice memos.
I'm the team captain
Yeah.
of the generation. I'm the
Text
I'm the
messages,
oldest.
voice memos.
Yep,
You
great,
guys
love
won't even answer the phone if it
Yeah.
rings.
Sometimes for you, because you don't have the app at all, but Snapchat,
What, the Gen Z
I'll
app?
take
Oh.
I'll take a selfie and write a line of text, screenshot it, then send you it as a text, just because it feels more natural.
Makes sense.
And saves heaps of
The
time.
tech generation. But it used to be much more of a formal thing, right? Like,
Sure.
My grandpa still answers the phone with Graham Gibbons.
Really?
Just his full name.
Even if it sees it's you calling?
No, if it's an unknown number.
Okay.
Which I think is a pretty alpha move, honestly. Just
That is
stating
alpha.
the full name.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, back in the day of the home phone, I used to answer with Hello Isaac speaking.
Yeah.
You probably did too.
Yep.
But now...
I would say Jack speaking. I wouldn't say Isaac
That would
speaking.
be very confusing.
Yeah.
But now there's so many dodgy calls coming through that if there's a number call that comes through from an unknown number, you just either say hello or, as you saw the other day, I
Yeah.
just won't answer.
Yeah.
And wait for them to speak first because 90% of the time it's a machine
Yeah.
trying to get me to sign
Yep.
up for new
Well,
light bulbs.
if you hear the blip, you know
Yeah.
it's a call center place
Yeah.
or whatever.
And I've-
because
yeah.
you worked in a call center. Does it work like the phones are just always ringing, and if someone picks up a ring, you then pick it up?
No, I was an outgoing call center. I worked for a surveying,
okay.
a research center.
Okay,
So
okay.
we're different. We're like the good ones, the
You're the good
redeemable
guys.
ones. Yeah,
Okay.
we were trying to make the world a better place.
Wow. Okay.
But we couldn't receive calls, no. But how do you answer the phone these days if you have an unknown number? Will you say, hello, Jack speaking? or
I think I would say that if it's a number, if it's like a blocked number, I'm more skeptical. I think. Yeah.
Skepticism safe, I think.
Yeah.
But so that's unknown numbers. Obviously, between friends or people you know, you'll answer it in a different way.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, you'll answer it in a tailored way to whoever's calling.
That's correct. Yeah.
And so I feel like it's kind of reflective of the type of relationship that you have with the person.
I think
the way
so.
that you answer the phone.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to play a game with you today where we call people we know, friends or family or anyone that we think we know how they're going to answer the phone.
Yeah.
And we have to guess
Yeah.
what they're going to say when they pick up the phone.
Yep.
And before I explain the rules, let's hear that intro from Mike. Okay. What you say when you answer the phone? When I call you up, what you say? What will you say?
Okay. Great.
I'm assuming that reaction
Great.
is...
The laughing.
I can't believe
Well, you
how-
could assume how I'd react maybe
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the song.
Because it's just so
was great.
good and amazing.
And,
It was actually,
the mic doing the secondary vocals as well was awesome.
Yeah,
I
a bit
thought-
of a...
That was all Isaac.
I was all that. He got that real liberale tone.
Yeah,
though,
I
coming
used the
through,
AI voice changer to replicate Mark. Yeah. Okay,
which we have never done before.
no, never
AI
done.
voices.
First time. Oh,
Yeah.
you did. I didn't. So the game.
the game, yeah.
What will you say? I guess is the name of the game.
What will you say? Yeah.
Judging by that song.
Good. Yep.
There'll be a couple of rounds. I think we each have 2, maybe 3, depending on the
Okay.
scores.
Yep.
Rounds of people that we call.
Yep.
And if you can guess the way that the recipient answers the phone, you get a point.
Okay.
But if the other person guesses,
Oh,
like
I get a
if-
guess as well?
Yeah, you get a
okay.
guess on mine, and
Yeah.
you get double points if you get it.
And
And I don't.
Okay, cool.
So if one of us snakes the win from
Yep.
the other person,
Yeah,
it's double points.
Yep.
Okay, so round 1, I'm going to start for the first round. I'm going to call my dad.
Okay. Yep.
And
Oh, okay. I'll have a think.
okay, you have a quick think because I've got
I've got one. I've
okay.
got one.
Well, what I think he's going to say,
Yeah.
I think he's going to go, "Oh yeah, mate."
Oh, I was gonna go. Hello, mate.
Okay,
Is what I was gonna
I'm
go.
accepting that as
Is that a different thing?
Ooh, nervous.
That's hard. That's
hard. It'll be one of those
That's
two.
interesting that I even went there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to give him a call now. We're good to go with the call, Mike.
All right.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Dad. How's it going?
What do you reckon a Maltese Terrier cross poodle is called on Gumtree?
Multoodle?
A multi-poo.
No, it's not.
It is. I was looking up Groodle, and the first one that comes up says multi-poo.
Full disclosure, you are on the podcast right now.
Oh, sugar. Okay.
Hello, Graham.
Jack's
How are ya?
here. We got Mike, the producer, as well.
G'day, fellas.
What the game was is that we would try to guess how you were going to answer the phone.
Oh, and I bet
And-
multi-poo didn't.
No, but I guessed you would say hiya, mate, and Jack guessed you would say hello, mate.
And you
he
said
s-
hello,
He
mate.
said it
Oh, did I?
exactly
Yeah.
Oh.
how Jack thought you would say it.
Well, Jack and I talk every second day, and that's how I answer it. When Jack rings me, I go, hello, mate.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for playing,
Thanks for
and
playing,
thanks for
yeah.
the info on the multi-poo.
No
You just
worries.
got me 2 points.
Bang.
Bang.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Righto. See ya.
Sweet. See ya. Bye.
Okay, see you, Graham. Okay, I'm calling our friend Jesse, who
Okay.
we've had a lot to do with, and he's
Tonners.
features in videos sometimes and stuff. Great man, absolutely one of the best of all time.
Handsome devil.
Very handsome devil, and I'm going to call him right now.
Wait. We have to say how. I think I know, but you say because you get the first.
Oh, you think
right
you
of
know?
refusal.
I'm going to say I reckon he'll say Mr. Say.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
I think that's paying about $1.01. So
Okay.
I'm going to just go Mr. Jack.
Mr.
On the
Jack.
off
Okay.
chance he just goes
Goes
for
first name.
First name.
Okay, here we go. Haven't spoken.
Mr. Jack Say.
Oh, Jesse, how are you? Just full disclosure, you're on the podcast. Isaac's here.
Hey, Jesse.
Holy shit, how are you guys?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. The game was we had to each guess how you were going to answer the phone, what you would say, and I guessed Mr. Say, and Isaac guessed Mr. Jack because Mr. Say wasn't available, and you said Mr. Jack Say.
I think that's a win for both of us.
Yeah, that's a half a point each.
Yeah.
I am a fair guy.
You're a fair guy. We better keep moving, but I'll speak to you later and love you lots and speak soon.
Done.
See you,
guys.
Jesse.
Bye-bye.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Wow.
that's-
Okay.
that's
so
good.
that's half points each, meaning it's half a point to you and 1 point to me.
Why?
Because
Oh,
half
okay,
of two.
okay.
And that's the rules. It says it here. Don't look. No, don't
okay,
look.
but
yeah.
I was just going to point.
No,
I was
don't-
just going to point.
just don't
So
even
for the
bother
record,
pointing.
everyone who doesn't have visual, I was just pointing at Isaac's laptop.
Yeah. He actually pointed near where it
Okay,
said it.
well,
Okay.
round one complete. Round
Okay,
two.
so you're on 2.5. I'm on 1. Okay, this next person I'm going to call is our manager, Andy.
Okay.
I re-
Okay.
I reckon there's two
Yeah.
options.
You go first.
I'm going to say yellow.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go, hey, dude.
Okay.
In that tone. Hey, dude.
Yeah. I reckon when he answers it to me, it's either yellow or yo.
Oh, okay.
But for the sake of choosing, I'm going to go yellow.
Okay.
All right, ready? Give him a call.
What's up, dude?
Oh, what's up, Andy? How are you?
Good. What's happening?
You are on the podcast right now with
Hello.
Jack and Mike can hear you and all the
God.
listeners.
Yeah.
No, we were just calling to try and guess how you were going to answer the phone.
Oh. I used to stay away from my usual 1930s hoy hoy.
yeah.
No, there was a couple of options. I thought you were going to say yo or yellow.
And I said, hey, dude, which was
Closer, yeah.
Closer.
But still not
Yeah.
quite there.
So pretty good.
But thank you for answering.
Thanks for playing.
And appreciate the deviation from the 1930s sailor greeting.
All right. I'm expecting you to hang up on me suddenly to get on the pod. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
we'll do that.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
So what did he say?
He said, "Hey, dude." He said, "Sup, dude."
Okay. Do we give a half point?
No.
I got half. I got half of it right.
It says in the rules here, man. You got to
Okay,
get
Mike.
the whole thing.
Let's see what Mike thinks as the adjudicator.
Actually, I think it is a half point because
Yeah.
based on the logic of the last one, I think that is a half
and
point.
that is your logic.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you get half of what they say, you get a
Okay.
half point.
Let's let Mike
Logic.
finish what he was going to say.
That's what I've got on the rules here.
Yeah.
As we have a
and
share doc.
And Mike is pointing to something, so you know it's legit.
I appreciate logic, and okay, I'll give you this half point. So
Okay.
it's 3-1. I need to snake this off you.
Okay, my turn. I'm going to try and call my girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah. And there's two.
that's a
this is
serious
hard for you.
advantage.
It is. Well, are you going to veto it then? No
no,
partner calls?
no.
Okay.
It says in the rules. I
Yeah,
abide by the rules.
Okay. There's two options here.
Are they nicknames?
Well,
like-
no. I'll give you the
Oh, okay.
nickname one.
Okay.
I think you're going to go with the pet name. I'll let you go with the pet name. My 50% other chance will be, can it be?
As in, can it be? Is this the man I love calling me right now?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
But the other way that I have heard her answer the phone in the past is hello,
Yeah.
cutie pie.
Okay, you're going to go with that?
Okay.
Hello, cutie pie?
Hello, cutie pie.
And I'll go, can it be? Okay. Oh. Okay, we're ready? Calling. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. Could it be?
Oh, thank you. Full disclosure, you are on the podcast with
Oh.
Isaac and Mike.
Hello, Mickey.
Hello. How you going?
Well,
the game was we had to try and guess how you would pick up the phone, and you almost gave me the win at the end, and very appreciative. Thanks for playing. I'll talk to you tonight.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I got so nervous. I'm so nervous. It was like calling her for the first time all over again.
Butterflies.
Oh, I got butterfly effect.
That's cute, man. That's cute.
Thank you.
Do you
Yeah.
have any other poetic lines that you recite when she
Am I
calls
blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
You? Yeah.
Do I have any poetic lines?
Yeah. How do you respond when she answers the phone? G'day, darling.
Oh yeah, how you going? Who's this again? Nah, just kidding. No, very thankful. Wow.
Good guy. Okay, well done this round. Handshake.
Yeah, great. See you next round.
You win.
We've exercised all the people we know.
But the rules also state that it's like golf and the lower points win. So I win.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
But you didn't point to the screen, so it doesn't count.
Next, play again next time.
Great. A perfect ending. Just quickly, before we end the show, I have been conjuring, both of you are aware, Mike as well, that I am considering a big ask of you, and I've kept it quiet.
Okay.
We've spoken about it peripherally recently, but we haven't actually gone, I haven't gone, let's do it.
Okay.
But this is me asking if we can do it.
All right, I'm ready.
Would you, Isaac Gibbons, consider shaving your moustache with me? Because I'm done with the moustache. In a solidarity.
Really putting me on the
position.
spot here, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Would it take something? Would you
It's
just
been-
do it
it's-
for
I
the
haven't-
FTBs?
I've had this since high school.
I know.
I haven't shaved
I
it
know.
since-
And I remember. I know you without a moustache.
haven't
That's how
shaved-
I know you.
I haven't shaved it since it was forced upon me as a rule of law that it must
Yeah.
be shaved.
Yeah.
I've never shaved it as a free man.
Wow. Things
This
change.
represents my freedom.
2025. I'm just doing it live on camera to see how you would.
I'm just
It
afraid.
would mean. I'll just say it would mean so much if you shaved with me because I'm
just
done.
afraid if I shave the mo,
Yeah.
then the shackles will come back on of school. I'm gonna naturally have to cut my hair above my ears, not touching the collar.
I'll be your security
When it
guard.
rains, it
there will
pours.
be no flow-on effect.
Mr. Doman's gonna come in the wall in the door and say,
Mr. Doman is
Shave that hair.
your head of house.
"Yes,
Whatever it is, yeah.
yes, the bread maker, the dough man."
Yeah.
Okay. What do I
nervous.
What do I
nervous.
What do I get in return? Just the
knowledge that I'm also shaving and that it's like a new leaf has been leafed over.
It's
I
not
think-
even. I guess it is coming into autumn. So
Yeah, it's
leaves
cold. It's cooling.
turn
The
as
leaves
they
are
fall.
falling. The moustache is getting a little bit orange.
is it because you're nervous that? Why? What's the hesitation around you shaving your mustache that you need my?
No,
Yes,
I've made my mind up, but I want you to join me because I know you've had it for a long time, and we have briefly talked about it. You doing it?
That's an interesting proposition.
Yeah, you hate it.
You know,
That's fine.
For the podcast, for the sake
Really?
of the podcast,
Really?
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, really?
No. For the sake of the podcast, I'm willing to give it a go.
You're gonna do it?
I think I'm happy to do it.
Okay. Can we say to the listeners as we finish the show today, you will have a bare lip next week on camera, and we encourage everyone to turn the cameras on for that moment. Can you shake my hand now?
I need to think about what the schedule. If I have any, am I going to that mustache party this week?
No, that got cancelled.
Oh, what about the
You got the
mustache
Babyface
festival?
convention on Sunday
Yeah.
though, so that would be
That's
good.
true. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Are you going to shake my hand right now to end the show?
So wait,
I can hear the outro music.
Are we going to shave it on camera on the podcast?
No,
or
I
before?
think we'll just film it at home, and like that, we'll just do that. But the
You drive a
reveal,
hard bargain, sir.
yeah,
You've
off nothing.
you've ambushed me. You've ambushed me in the presence of all of our listeners and friends.
Wow, I can't believe you're
And
going to say yes.
as people who often get bullied do, I'm going to give in to the ambush and extend the right hand.
Wow, that's a deal. So next week on the podcast,
Oh, man.
you will be a
already-
baby face boy.
I already feel naked. I already don't recognize
You're naked
myself.
emotionally now. You're
The
going to be
thought
naked
of it.
physically.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
I haven't seen you like this since you were 17.
I don't remember what I look like. I'm going to be.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good.
Oh, no.
Because there was that
I'm
meme
scared.
that one of our mates made, and it was like, it was just a photo of you with long hair but no moustache yet, and it was like when he plays Taylor Swift really loud or something,
Oh,
like you
yes.
look like
I
Taylor
sort
Swift
of
or something
remember.
like that. Something like that. It was something like
That's
that.
what I got to look forward to. Okay,
So
wow.
everyone's gonna look. We'll do a comparison next week. Do you still look like Taylor Swift?
I'm not leaving the house. I'm not leaving the house for 48 hours, which is how long it takes me to grow a mustache.
Well, we can blur those out. No. Okay. Yeah, great. Done. Thank you for doing the deal.
Wow, exciting.
Have
And
a great.
scared. I'm scared.
Have a great week,
Oh, I'm feeling
everyone.
sick. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, Mike, I'm not gonna make it next week to the pod. I'm feeling.
Okay,
I'm
we'll do it
feeling
from
like
home.
7 days out of being sick. Like I can tell when I'm gonna be sick a
Yeah.
week prior.
Yeah,
and I'm feeling sick now.
It's unfortunately a contractual agreement and verbal.
No.
Verbal agreements are binding in the state of Victoria.
I'll
so
do it. I'll just be in my room the whole time, and none of you can see me. But I'll do it.
webcams on everyone
Yeah,
next
I'll
week.
do
It's
it.
gonna be great. That's
Oh,
awesome.
no.
I'm very happy with that. Wow. Okay, play on. Okay.
Flag,